Hey everyone, I am Rosil Ipiala, BS Ed 2 Social Studies. So today I am going to tackle about child abuse. But before that, let us first interpret the question. What do you think is the reason why child abuse happens? As we go along with our topic, we can answer this question. Child abuse. Child abuse happens when someone caring for a child hurts a child's feeling or body. It can happen to be boy, girl, or any member of the family. Often hurt feelings or emotional last long after a hurt body has healed. So child abuse is when parent or guardian act that cause the child death, injury, or even exploitation. Of child abuse. The first one is physical abuse. It is when a child's body has been hurt. Hitting hard with a hand or an object like belt can leave bruises or cuts and causes pain. So shaking, pushing, choking, punching, painful grabbing and kicking can be the signs of physical abuse. The next one is sexual abuse. Is sexual contact like sexual acts or non-contact sexual activities like taking picture and sexual talk between an adult and someone younger than 18, an older child or teen and a much younger child, one person who has power over another no matter their ages. So this is mostly happen when sexual abuse happens involves a close trusted family member that often make the child to keep secrets. The next one is emotional abuse. It usually happens when adults caring the child judge them, threaten, put down or reject them, withholding love so the child feels bad about themselves or worthless. So it usually happens when the guardian or parents do not let their child show their emotions, express their opinion, so they feel bad about this. Next one is substance abuse. It is when adults let the child use drugs or too much alcohol that can put a child in danger, or it often causes adults to neglect physically, sexually, or emotional hurt to the child. It is when adults let the child use drugs or overuse alcohol around the child. These are the child's basic fundamental rights: life, survival, and development, protection against violence, abuse, or neglect, a complete education, be raised by their parents or the common symptoms, bruises, injuries, children not wanting to go home, avoid being with the abuser, avoid being with others, show signs of emotional trauma like fear, anger, or trouble, child being depressed or often sad, bully others, child usually hurt themselves like cutting their parts of their body. The next one is having nightmare or trouble sleeping, act out in class, or having trouble with paying attention or being hyperactive. Lastly, uses drugs. So what we are going to do if we suspect child abuse? If you suspect child abuse, the first one is we have to report to the Child Protective Agency like the DSWD, or let's say we call the police or let the child go to the hospital. The reason why child abuse happens it is because of negligence from parents or guardian. It is refugees or displaced children. Refugees is a person who is seeking a safe haven. There are many reasons why this child is going to transfer from one place to another. Become refugees. The first one is they're forced to flee because of persecution, political belief, ethnicity, nationality, or membership of a particular group. The next one is they're compelled to flee from one place to another because of war. The next one is oftentimes very common because of natural disasters that happen in their place, that is resulting to climate change. Basic fundamental rights: life, survival and development, protection against violence, abuse or neglect, a complete education, be raised by or have a complete relationship with their parents or guardian, and the ability to express their opinion. UNCRC. UNCRC stands for United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. This means that the child is protected through civil, political, economic, social, and cultural rights regardless of their race, religion, or abilities.